Hey, everybody, it's Madam again. And today we'll be talking about zodiac signs, in particular, Sagittarius, because that's the time that we're in right now. We're in the time of the Sagittarians. So it's good. My mother was a Sagittarius. She was a very kind and loving, giving person who just really wanted to be helpful to people and just a good citizen of the earth. Sorry, a good citizen. And so she was a wonderful person, and I miss her a lot. And so I thought I'd talk about Sagittarians today and how super duper they are. Nigel, how you doing? And Anna, nice to see you guys. So yeah, I was just sharing the show, and you guys could do the same if you were so inclined. That would be awesome. And let's see, I'm gonna get over to the Skeleton Key Network. So that'll take me just a sec here. And I it's like everybody does kind of the same thing. They come into the podcast. Oh, thank you so much, Nigel. That's so nice of you. And thank you, Anna. Awesome. And so yeah, so you guys can check it on either Anna's channel, message from the afterlife, I think is what it's called. So if I'm wrong, Anna, just let me know. I know it's something like that. And she's awesome, and she's a medium, and she's very good. And it's I think it's great. I just love that people are helping others, to find loved ones, or talk to people on the other side that they need a message from. It's great, and I'm really really happy that someone so nice is doing that. People ghostly hunt lives. Okay. Oh, right. Messages from the afterlife. That's right. Yep. So anyway, let me go to my page here, that one, and I'll go down here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be right there. Oh, I better mute it, otherwise we'll be getting some feedback. So today we're going to talk Sagittarius, and I have had, good friends that are Sagittarius as well, and they're just awesome people, and really, but you don't want to, they'll help you and help you and help you, but they have to see that you're also helping yourself. So thank you, Anthony. That's nice. So that's awesome. And then I'm just going to share it to my news feed. So come join me. Come join me for some fun and frivolity. Oh, today we don't have Nellie with us. She is going to be taking off until after the holiday. She has a lot of stuff upcoming, and Fridays at 3 were not the best time for her. So we're going to probably reschedule our time. And okay, check out. Here we go. I'll just post this. And a spiritual message for reading my other page is my radio show. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Anyway, Nellie's not going to be joining us till after the holidays. So she's going to come back. She's just not coming back till after the holidays. And then we're going to probably be at a different time, maybe even a different day. And, I hope everyone will still be able to join us for that. But yeah, we're going to. Okay. Let's see. Anthony says, messages you give always give good notes on how to look at the world. And I hope so, because I really think that the world is kind of screwed up these days, and people are not they're not getting in touch with their spirit, their spiritual side. And I think people need help to hey, Kelly Elliott, how you doing? I hope that people are finding guidance and ways to look at the world and to deal with people and to deal with themselves. if we don't like share this information and get people to where they are, they know how to address these things, like stress, anxiety, just diet and exercise. If you need any advice on that, I'd be glad to give it. Although I'm not taking it right now, I do know what I should be doing. So, and oh, thank you. The hair is actually kind of growing out a little bit and getting a little bit white at the tip. I was just waiting for that to happen, where it's like it was going to grow back and it would just be white if I didn't color it some color. So anyway, yeah, I think people need spiritual guidance. They need physical and mental and social well-being. And I think a lot of the things in witchcraft address those things because you work on yourself. You learn self-love. You learn how to, deal with other people, in a good fashion, a healthy fashion. So, but anyway, today, Sagittarians, they are carefree. Yeah. And my mom, I called her Good Time Sally because she was so carefree. She never missed the party, and she always, she lived for the fun times, and that's okay if you're a hedonist or, if you just are looking for a good time, Mom was one of those people. You could always find her around a good time. So, but that's a good time, Sal. She'd always show up and like take you out to eat or take you to a movie or, something like that. So then anyway, the symbol for Sagittarius is the horse, with the man's body. It's exercise step, grandma, she is witch. Oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, Sagittarians, it's the what do you call that? A minotaur, not minotaur. That's a bull. Hey, Charles. Oh, Charles is a Sagittarius. All right. Excellent. So your birthday, either you just had one or it'll be coming up pretty soon. So, yeah, Sagittarians like the freedom to explore. And let's see if they, Centaur. That's the one with the man's body and or torso and the horse's hooves, type of witch she is because I've not seen her for a few years. Okay. Well, hopefully she's a good witch, like a green witch or kitchen witch or something like that, yeah. But grandmas can kind of get, grandmas are people like me that are just so, at such an age that they're just not taking any crap off anybody anymore. and they're really no nonsense, they're just like tell you exactly the way they see it. And that's a good thing. They should, somebody needs to. And hi, Carrie from the UK. All right. So I think it's awesome you guys from the UK come and watch. And I'm going to try and get Nellie, if she can, to have a time early enough that you guys can join us. So my other shows are at 9 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Central. So that's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you guys. So I know it's kind of difficult to get in and see those shows. So your ruling planet is Jupiter, and as a Sagittarius, and it's associated with luck, optimism, and abundance, and ensures you have plenty of confidence in your abilities. I don't know if my mom had a lot of self-confidence, but I know other Sagittarians that do. Born in December. Yeah, that'd be you. Mm-hmm. It goes to December 21st. So if you were born like right there, at the cusp of Christmas, then you'll be a, I want to say Capricorn, I believe. Let me just check the thing here. Yep, I believe so. Capricorn. So then, yep, if you're at the end of December, after the 21st, you'll be a Capricorn. All right, Sagittarians tuning in. That's awesome. So Carrie is also a Sagittarius. That's good. Carrie and Charles and yeah. So we're giving you guys a shout out today because now is your time. Now's the time when your sign is at its peak, and you. You love challenges and you don't like being told something's not possible, because you'll just go out and prove them wrong that it is possible. Oh, from Cambridge. Okay. You know what? You're not far from Viv, spiritual hunter. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Charles is a spiritual hunter. The 19th of December is birthday on Monday. Awesome. Happy birthday. And then let's see. 19th of December is Kelly. So you guys are both Sagittarius, and 19th is my mother was born on the 17th. So yeah, I always remember her birthday. Let's see. You crave for people to be authentic and real, and I think everyone does, anymore. I hear that a lot, that people use the term real. Oh, you're a real person. Yes, I am. And but I think so many times, especially if you talk to somebody online or you meet someone online, you really can't be sure that they're real, and you have to really be careful and just make sure they are. But I think they meant that I was not fronting, that I really was who I said I was, and that I didn't hide behind the internet to pretend to be someone else. So I think, anyway, they can be a little blunt when it comes to giving their opinion, but they just look at it as being honest, and they don't sugarcoat stuff, kind of like Libras. We just tell things the way it is and don't sugarcoat it. And some people don't care for our direct nature. It's I don't even know what to say about that, but I would rather not mince words and just tell people like it is. It's silly to just like skirt around the truth. I try to be diplomatic though. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, that's awesome, Kelly. I'm glad. Yeah, Viv is awesome. I just think she's just great. Her and Dan both. They're really great people. Lois, I would love Lois to come on my show sometime. So, if you see her, tell her. They are very Sagittarians have a lot of humor, so they can see the humor in situations. My mom was a joker. She loved to do this thing. When she was about 16 years old, she had gotten a car accident, hit the dashboard, knocked out her 2 front teeth. So she had fake teeth in the front, and they were on this little bridge, so she could pop it out, And she'd hide behind doors, pop the teeth out, and jump out at me and go like she was a vampire or something, But she just loved to do that, and yeah. So my mother had a great sense of humor. Oh gosh, yeah. And you are warm, charismatic, and an engaging speaker, and have little trouble attracting romantic interests. So my mom she was kind of not good in love. She always picked the wrong person, or she had, I don't know why, but she had self-esteem issues, I know, because otherwise she wouldn't have allowed herself to be treated that way on several occasions. And so just I think it was her kindness, she thought she could fix somebody, first off. Mm-mm. And another thing was that she was a very kind person who gave you every single chance in the whole entire world to, change your ways and be good, and not, be the person that you were being at that moment, So, which it was great having her as a mom. She was very lenient to me, but she also encouraged me to explore and be be myself and to, just be curious about the world. So let's see. Oh, half horse and half human. You're a creature of contradictions, striving for a balance between your animal instincts and enlightened thinking. And love can tear you in two directions. You're a serious Epicurean and lust after more earthly pleasures, too. I called it hedonistic, but yeah. Yeah, you guys like earthly pleasures. And it's love, yeah. There's Why does romantic love scare the pants off of Sagittarians? Well, I don't know. I think it didn't scare my mom. She wanted to, be with someone, and she wanted to find, true love. And I think she did, with her third husband, Mark. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I'm kind to a fault. But if you take advantage of my kindness, I'll let you know that it's not appreciated. Excuse me. Well, I did have something here, but we'll muddle through. Anyway, excuse me. Extremely generous in love, you expect only one thing in return: 100% honesty. And you are painfully honest at times. Excuse me. So you really have to just be honest with them. And another sign that you have to be completely 100% transparently honest with is the Leo, which it makes sense that the most compatible love signs for a Sagittarius would be Leo, Libra, and Gemini. So Leo, because, the honesty thing, and they're like brutally honest. I can't even imagine a Sagittarius and a Leo together. They would be so brutally honest with each other, but neither one would mind. It'd be like, you just look like death warmed over today. What is the matter with you? Aren't you getting enough sleep or something? And the other one would say, well, you don't look very good either. I think those bags under your eyes, maybe it's from, not getting the right nutrition or something. I don't know. They'd just be ridiculously honest with each other. So, and so anyway, then the Gemini, witty, funny, and clever, the pair of you never tire of talking to each other, whether you're gossiping about friends or searching for the meaning of life. With the Libra, you're intellectually well matched, sociable, and fair minded, and don't shy away from having a heated discussion. The Leo, you're both generous, warm, and have big hearts. Leos are one of the few signs who live up to your high expectations. So, well, there you go. The least compatible would be Scorpio, because they're somewhat secretive and can be a bit veiled at times. Cancer, you're reckless and brave. Cancer's defensive and suspicious. Or Virgo. Pardon me. Sadly, I'm surprised Virgos ever are with anyone because they always have to work. It's work, work, work. What are you going to do today? It's Thanksgiving. Well, I got to work. What are you going to do tomorrow? Well, I'm going to work. And then what are you going to do on New Year's Eve? Oh, I'll probably work. But yeah, that is a Virgo for you. So if you're one of those people who values your free time, who would not even consider your significant other not being at a holiday dinner or a birthday dinner or whatever, Virgo's probably not for you. And I don't know, I hate to say selfishness, but it is a bit. And they're kind of just egocentric, and the world does revolve around them, at least in their sphere. So I don't know. Virgos are a little tough for me to take. But, it is what it is. We all have our preferences. So anyway, in work and career, uh, you're usually optimistic and cheerful in the workplace. You believe in yourself and the projects you're involved in, and you will carry everyone forward with you. You're the perfect lab partner, because you'll want to do well and you'll excel, and then you'll drag your partners with you. So if you need to, usually you'll probably try and pick someone you don't have to drag along. And then usually two kinds of Sagittarians: academics and physical sporty types. I know a guy who's both, actually. And spiritual or humanitarian vocations, such as being employed at a charity and as an aid worker, a minister or counselor or politician, satisfies that hankering for meaningful knowledge and study. Here's the thing about being a politician, though: Sagittarians are a bit idealistic as well, and they want to help people. Politics probably isn't the place for you. Because let's face it, our government's screwed up. And if you want to help people, there's other ways to do so. Because frankly, politics today is not. It's a front. There's no. I mean, it's not. Oh, my vote counts. No, it doesn't. The president has probably already been chosen for the next one, and your vote doesn't count. And he found out himself, my friend that's a Sagittarius, that people don't are not fair. They're not fair, and they cheat, and they don't. He was working for one campaign. People from another campaign came and told his alternates that they could all go home. Well, he came out a few minutes later, and he needed the alternates to be able to vote, or hold a vote, and they were all gone. So he couldn't. And so then that hurt the campaign of the person he was campaigning for. And so, yeah, they're real dirty, and they're real. Politics in the United States is not at all pretty, and it needs to change, because that is not what's going to get the best people in office. It's not what's going to make our country great. What if it ever? I mean, it was at one point, maybe, a very long time ago. But yeah, it's we need to do something about our political system here, and voting isn't cutting it, folks. So let's come up with something else. Sagittarians are happier being the boss because they feel like they can solve problems, and if they're in a position of authority and being the boss, then they can have that that leeway or that power to go ahead and make those changes and get things running properly. When you're bored, you never get tired of hearing your own voice. Yeah, if you're explaining something to someone else, it's funny because I'm kind of like that myself. And let's see, most compatible colleagues would be Aquarius, Scorpio, or Virgo, which I find that funny because your least compatible, love signs would be two of those. Least compatible colleagues: Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancer. Yeah, Taurus is, they don't like to just be told, here, do this. They would prefer to have choices, and feel like they were making the decision for themselves as to what they wanted. And then the ideal Sagittarius careers: travel agent, salesperson, sports coach, entrepreneur, teacher, theologian, overseas aid worker, spiritual guru, politician, or explorer. I like explorer. I think I want to do that job. Then if you're sporty, speedy gym loving Sagittarius, you'll be robust, energetic, and competitive. If you're more of a thoughtful type of Sagittarian who prefers your travel to be more mental than physical, you'll be an avid reader with an insatiable curiosity about the people around you. Luckily, almost all Sagittarians find walking to be therapeutic, as it stimulates the mind and body, which is very true. Walking is great exercise. I mean, the greatest. Just, put on a pair of tennis shoes and go walk as far as you can go and then turn around and come back home. Because, I think everyone pretty much could walk, from their house, no matter where they live. And, well, I don't know. There's probably some places you don't want to go walking around in your neighborhood, but, if you can, you should. And it's really great exercise. And now's the time, not the time to stop exercising because it's cold and it's crappy and whatever, you don't feel like it because it's winter. No, keep doing it because now's the time, especially now, you have to do it. Because if you don't, you're going to start to feel sluggish mentally. You're going to start to feel, maybe depression because you're not getting enough exercise. Literally, exercise can take the place of antidepressants. It's just not. Most of the time, that stuff is overprescribed and not necessary. So if you are on that stuff, really, really have a serious talk with your physician and say, do you think there's other options for this? Because those things can really, screw up your whole life. Honestly, I don't know. I suppose some people really need them, but I suggest finding natural ways to address it versus taking pills. So just my 2 cents. And then your ruling planet Jupiter is associated with expansion and taking things too far. So you'll find it's tricky not to overindulge in good things. So you just, like to eat. Hey, yay. Thank you. All righty. So here's my friend. I got this for my mom one year for her birthday, but it's oh, her hair came loose. Ooh, I'll have to fix her fancy hairdo later on, but it's Sagittarius Barbie. Isn't she gorgeous? I put her arms up like that because she's just happy, She's a happy girl. And so, yeah, Sagittarius Barbie. She's so pretty. I love Barbie anyway. I've loved Barbie for many years. We're a team. And so anyway, I had to share Sagittarius Barbie with you guys because she's so gorgeous and who wouldn't want one if you're a Sagittarius? So I'll set her on the couch here. Oh, there you go. Perfect. She's just hanging out. And so then, so you like party foods and you like to eat to excess. And then more is more and overindulgence. Yeah. Sagittarians do tend to overindulge because they're just, it's like a bacchanalian festival every holiday, So I think that, probably a lot of Sagittarians are, a little bit chunky, but that's okay because they just enjoy the good things in life. And that's the bottom line. They just enjoy the good things in life. And that's all right. So now what I'm going to do is talk about how to best talk to a Sagittarian. And you want to kind of if you're, say for example, you're asking them for help, you need help to paint your front room and you can't do it by yourself. You want to let them know, you want to try and do what you can, get your supplies together and do all the things that you could do by yourself and get ready to do this job together so that when they come, it's all there and it's all right. And you can say, look, I got all this ready to go, so that'll help us get things done faster. And they will appreciate that so much more. But don't expect that they won't try to find the best way to do it because they really like to be problem solvers, Oh, this ladder's not quite tall enough. Let's see what we can do, because they'll go the extra mile to try and solve that problem. They'll get tongs and a paintbrush, to try and get that last inch, but they're really super duper people. But just you can't take advantage of their kindness. You have to, also reciprocate. Even if they paid for all the dinners that you ever went out to, and the movie, but you bought the popcorn, it would mean something to them, because at least you're trying to, show that you are an active participant. And they like that. They don't like to feel like they're just throwing good intentions at someone who's not really on board. So I think that's a good thing too. Make sure to, participate in even small ways, and they'll be happy to see that you're on board. And then they do have a very good sense of humor. So when you're talking to them, you can use a bit of humor to talk to them and get your point across, maybe, and that might be helpful. And then also, they're extravagant spenders. So, and they don't like to be restrained when it comes to money. So they just have to, if they're your spouse or something, you may have to just give them a small budget. They're not going to like it, but they're going to have to, deal with it if you have something, important that you're saving for, a home, or you're trying to catch up on bills, or you're trying to do something like that. You're going to have to rein them in, because they are terrible spenders. They'll spend every last dime and then look for more. And they will go all out on something like Christmas, but they just when you're down to your last pennies, your fortune can change and you're back in the black again. But sometimes it doesn't always work that way. So you have to encourage them to spend wisely, and maybe spend a little bit less at the holidays, and try to do things that mean more. I like to make things for Christmas. I'm always making stuff because, frankly, I don't like retail. And today's Black Friday. Oh my God. It was probably ridiculous out there today. Black Friday in America. Oh my God. It's craziness. And I hope that it wasn't that way this year. I don't watch television, so I really don't know, because I don't get in on all the hype and stuff. I just can't deal with that. That's not what the holidays are about, really, for me. The shopping craze, and all that. And I haven't shopped retail in some time. I shop at thrift stores and secondhand and free closets and things like that, because there's so much stuff out there in the world. I really don't think I need to go buy brand new, really much of anything. So I stay out of places like Walmart, and because actually, if you want to talk about it, Walmart is part of the reason our society's declining. It's the loss of the mom and pop stores in the neighborhood businesses that used to be there, that Walmart has now chased out of business, because their stuff's so much cheaper. Let's just go there, and that's not, when people have to shop outside their community, they start not caring about their community. They start not caring about the people in their community, and they don't want to do anything for you, or anything really for their community in general. And that's just bad. It's just bad. We have to have more pride in where we live, and the people who live around us. We have to, just keep our neighbors in mind when we're doing things, and just be kind to each other. I think a lot of kindness has gone out of, being in a neighborhood. And as a matter of fact, somebody will yell at you for stepping on a postage size piece of grass. It's just silly. And I think I'm not suggesting being best friends with your neighbor. That's probably not good either. But don't be a stranger, and if you know that somebody's been in the hospital, if you know that someone has had a baby or something like that, take them a little something to eat, if you have enough, take them a little small gift, just a token gift for, having the baby, or, getting well. Whatever the case may be. Just be kind to your neighbors, and don't be a stranger. And then now we're going into Capricorn. And so it'll be after the 22nd of December. And they are very practical people. My grandmother was a Capricorn. I think. I'm pretty sure she was. Oh, wait, January, maybe it was the 21st. That would make her an Aquarius. Ooh. So, but yeah, either way, my gran was a great lady, and she was my mother's mother, and she was awesome, and she always took good care of me, and got me she's the one that took my picture when the first day of school ever, like my kindergarten. She forgot to take it beforehand. So she got a picture of me getting off the bus my first day of school. So it was good. Either way, she got a picture of me on my first day of school. So God bless her. I wish she was still around. But anyway, I'm gonna I'm just gonna pull a general card for today, and let's see what we see here. I'm gonna grab these oracle cards and my glasses. Oh, these are fun. I had two pairs of these, a square pair and a round pair. My coworker had forgotten his glasses one day. So he asked if he could borrow mine because he really couldn't see to read stuff. And I said, oh, well, okay, if you don't mind wearing black glasses with the little, rhinestones on them. He says, I don't care. I just got to read. So it was funny. Here we are both sitting there with our glasses like this. And a student comes up to ask us a question. It's like, yes. Oh, gosh, yeah. Those were the days. It was kind of fun, but, I'm just kind of glad not to be doing that job anymore either, because, frankly, the administration over there sucks. But I didn't say that. Okay, so I'm going to pick a card, and I'm going to read that for everyone today. So this is everyone's day. It is reaction. Reaction. These are lovely cards. These are Sacred Earth Oracle cards. So let's see. Reaction is, and I like this because it's all in alphabetical order too. So, here we go. Reaction. Earthly meaning is denial, numbness, or misplacement have compounded unresolved emotions. An emotional reaction may have knocked things off balance. Beneath the surface, things may have been off balance for some time. Uncomfortable emotions are powerful signals. Respond with compassion, careful consideration, and awareness. Limiting emotions restricts access to truth. The person who can only feel positive emotions does not recognize a villain. The person who only feels anger cannot accept love. That's true. Spiritual meaning is observe your emotions and consider what they are signaling. To a large extent, how you react and respond to life depends on how you perceive it to be. Step away for a while. Clarity requires balance and detachment. Let love be the catalyst for an enlightened outcome. Accepting your emotional self leads to being calm, composed, and blessed in every situation. And that's true. You really have to look at things. Don't react to a situation. Don't look at it and go, stop, think about it for a second, and then act upon the situation. It works a lot better. The insight is water reacts to cold and heat by changing form. A seed reacts to the presence of water, oxygen, and the right temperature by germinating. Plants react to light, vinegar reacts to baking soda, and iron reacts to oxygen. Some reactions are instant, some are slow, but they are natural and predictable. Human reactions are much the same. Inhaling pepper will make you sneeze. Peeling onions will make you cry. A baby responds to hunger by crying. Being threatened will trigger a fight, flight, or freeze response. Sadness, anger, and fear are innate responses to emotional, mental, or physical hurt. As children, we expose those feelings as signals for help, love, comfort, or nurture. The capacity to interpret our emotional reactions with awareness is a distinctly human trait. Not responding to your world is not possible. Expecting to manage, control, or deny innate reactions out of existence is like continuously turning up the heat and being surprised when the water boils. So, you know, let your emotions out, act, but act accordingly. We're humans. We can think about what we do before we do it. And it's not, we do not have to have knee jerk reactions to every problem. Stop and think about it and think about how you would like to be perceived. What would be the best way to communicate that? And then go about doing it. So that's my message for today. And I am going to end there. And it has been wonderful having you guys over. So to all of you Sagittarians, happy birthday and enjoy it and overindulge yourselves and spend as much money as you can possibly spend and just enjoy the month. And to Capricorns, we'll talk to you later on in the month. And otherwise, it's been great seeing you guys. Be good to each other, be kind, and blessed be to everyone. Good day.